Hello, and welcome to this edition of South Coast Focus, coming to you from Saddleback College in beautiful Mission Viejo, California. I'm your host, Jason Paul, and today we have a very uplifting story to share with you all. First, we will take a look at Russian-speaking church, which there are only few of its kind in SoCal. Then, we will hear from an up-and-coming singer and songwriter who will serenade us with his enchanting siren song. Then, in our finale of our show, we will take a look at a local mixed martial artist, Logan Arguello. Our first story takes a look inside a Svoboda church. This church is important to Slavic people because the Russian government supports Orthodox churches. Consequently, Protestants in Russia are feeling the pressure to leave and find better lives elsewhere. Over 450,000 people from Russia and Ukraine move to the United States each year. Svoboda Church is here to offer them to help what they're looking for. Let's tune into the story, shall we?
Sasha and Slava Dmitriev, pastors of Svoboda Church, preach Jesus Christ, who died for our sins and gave us the gift of eternal life with God the Father. Through learning and practicing the Word of God, people of Svoboda Church can transform their lives and become better people for themselves and those around them. However, Sasha and Slava did not always live in sunny Southern California. They are immigrants from Russia. In 2005, Sasha and Slava Dmitriev moved from Ukraine to Russia as missionaries and started a brand new church in Moscow. After being pastors there for 10 years, they knew God was calling them to go to the United States. In 2016, Sasha, Slava, and their 3-year-old son Senya arrived in Los Angeles, California, and began the new Svoboda Church in Mission Viejo.
Мы почувствовали это желание, что мы должны уезжать оттуда, и мы уехали, и мы очень рады, что это произошло, потому что мы действительно оказались в центре Божьей воли, потому что очень много людей нуждаются в церкви, нуждаются в Боге, особенно в те времена, когда они переезжают во времена перемен, которые происходят в их жизни.
Svoboda Church had a humble start, but grew rapidly. From the very beginning, they have been supported by a few American churches, including La Mirada and Mission Viejo Christian Church. Starting from a couple of families, their events now count 200 to 300 people. This is one of as many as 10 Russian churches in Southern California. Most of these churches are Orthodox, but Svoboda is a Protestant church. Because of the new wave of immigration from post-Soviet Union territory, the Russian-speaking community in California is growing with each month. During the communist times, Russian people obtained a negative impression towards church and God. That is why the Svoboda Church works on building personal relationships with people first and not religious ones.
Мы все выросли в коммунистической среде, и люди, которые приехали из русскоязычных стран, у них есть определенный страх перед церковью, у них негативное отношение к церкви. Поэтому все наши евангелизационные программы, они построены таким образом, что это пошаговая работа с людьми для того, чтобы их мнение о церкви, о Боге, о верующих изменилось. И поэтому мы начинаем с ними контактировать.
Because most Russian-speaking immigrants come to the United States without knowing English and having any experience living in America, they need lots of assistance. Svoboda Church helps the Russian community in a variety of ways.
Наша цель, чтобы русский человек, который приезжает сюда, русскоязычный человек, который приезжает в Америку, чтобы он мог познакомиться с новыми людьми, завести новых друзей, чтобы его социализировать в этой стране, помочь ему получить документы, помочь ему получить права, снять жилье, купить машину. А оказывается, это все проблема. Мы даже столкнулись с тем, что некоторым людям проблема завести счет в банке.
То есть наша задача помогать людям в их сложных ситуациях, да, и мы видим, что через общение, когда мы с ними знакомимся, они соприкасаются с Богом, который внутри нас, и они открывают Богу свое сердце.
Due to the lack of a support system, the church is a great solution for the immigrants' needs. Here they find not only answers for their everyday practical needs, but also a sense of relief by fellowshipping with other Russian people. This is why Svoboda Church is extremely successful in organizing picnics for Russian-speaking people. Their purpose is to bring people of Russian and Ukrainian origin to a safe, homely place of fellowship. Here people get connected with each other, find answers to their questions, and just spend nice time together. To see such a big Russian community is very encouraging for the people. Now, when they build a close personal relationship with the people, Svoboda Church can invite them to their church events, such as Thanksgiving and Christmas celebrations, where they can talk more about God and His plan for them. People from the picnics are not afraid of church or God anymore. They have experienced the loving atmosphere and saw a difference in Christians that they cannot explain to themselves. That is why they come to church with an open heart to know more about God and His love toward them. Svoboda has definitely achieved its goal of bringing people to know the love of Christ and being part of a church. I'm confident they will be fulfilling that purpose for generations to come.
For those of non-Slavic origin just interested in checking the place out, many of the events around Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter offer an English translation. You can visit the church on Sundays from 5:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. at Mission Viejo Christian Church in building number 2 for their weekly services. You can learn more about the church on social media with Facebook or Instagram at Svoboda Church. Next, we're going to be looking at a singer and songwriter who is a student right here in Saddleback College. His name is Luke Morris, and he's 19 years old. Luke started playing music at the age of 7, where he began taking piano lessons at his home. Today, Luke is going to be playing and singing a song for us called Watercolors. Take a listen.
There's a lot I have wanted to say. I loved you more than I knew. And in the harsh light of retrospect, it might have been the same for you. It's all the same to me. It's all the same to me. And when I see you, I'll give you a smile, like all the smiles before. And when I leave you, I'll hold you close, even closer when I'm gone. It's all the same to me. It's all the same to me. I love you, you know that I do. I do. I need you more than ever now. It's all the same to me. It's all the same to me. I love you, you know that I do. I love you forever. I love you, you know that I do. I need you more than ever now.
Luke takes influence from many artists, his favorite being Modest Mouse, Pink Floyd, and the Beatles. He has not yet performed, however, this work can be found on streaming services such as Spotify and iTunes under the handle Memorize the Dictionary. Now we tune into 24-year-old Logan Arguello, a self-inspired mixed martial artist that uses his skills to test himself physically and emotionally. His current record is 5-1, and the one loss is from his pro MMA debut. So, let's take a look at Logan's story and, see what it's all about.
Meet Logan Arguello, a 24-year-old mixed martial artist from Long Beach. Throughout his high school career at Aliso Niguel High School, Logan practiced wrestling and jiu-jitsu. After high school, Logan switched to training in Muay Thai and began participating in competitions for Muay Thai.
I like martial arts because it, tests me and gave me a better relationship with myself, gave me more like intrinsic goals instead of like materialistic things. It's also like one of the greatest challenges, I feel like going back all the way to the olden days.
Logan, after training and competing in the OC, wanted to try something different. So a few years back, he packed up and moved to Thailand. He did so twice, with each of these stays lasting a few months. In Thailand, Logan did a lot of traditional Muay Thai training and participated in tournaments. This change of pace and new experiences was something he enjoyed, even though it required some adjustments. Overall, Logan became a better person with these experiences.
Thailand was a great coming of age thing. It was like the first time I was completely out on my own. I got to see different cultures, different perspectives on the world, I guess. Like over there, winning and losing isn't everything. It's about like how you perform, how you like show heart. I felt like once I adjusted, I really appreciated it, and it sort of changed me for the better, I think. Martial arts and competing is like two different things. I think martial arts is all about discipline and giving it your best and becoming like a better you, and then competition is more so like almost like war, It's like the best martial artist doesn't always win a fight. There's a lot more to go into it. So I was never dead set on competition, but I always liked competing because it actually tests your skills and humbles you, puts you in your place, doesn't let you get like a big ego, because if you never test yourself, you sort of just let your ego grow and grow.
Mixed martial arts can take a real toll on the body. In Logan's case, it led to 2 knee surgeries. These 2 injuries led Logan towards self-reflection. Since he wasn't going to be young forever, he was forced to rethink his future and what he had planned to do for the rest of his life. Logan decided to take a hiatus from competition and training. He began to look for what was in store for his future. Logan started to take an interest in nursing, which led to him getting his EMT license. During this period, an opportunity was given to him. The opportunity offered to Logan would be to help teens in recovery through the teachings of MMA. This was a more holistic approach rather than a traditional one. Overall, this fit perfectly with Logan's desire to help people and his interest in martial arts.
So yeah, I'm teaching at a recovery center right now, and the place I'm at really tries to emphasize the holistic approach to healing, and I think martial arts fits well into that category because it gives people self-confidence, it gives people a better relationship with themselves. Just like yoga or any other sport that you're sort of connecting with yourself, but I think martial arts is special because you also connect with the people you're doing it around, and you build a sense of respect not only for yourself but other people as well.
Thailand is the home and birthplace of Muay Thai, and over the years they have refined their fighting techniques. It is ingrained in their culture, and their constant training is part of everyday life. They start training very early and sometimes as young as 6 years old. Many Thais have over 200 fights. Well, I hope you enjoyed our stories about our MMA friend and the helpful people over at Svoboda Church. We'd also like to thank our musical guest, Luke Morris, for giving us that exceptional performance. Again, I'm your host, Jason Paul, and today has been an action-filled one here on South Coast Focus. We thank all of those involved who can make this possible, and you, the viewers, for watching. From all of us to all of you, goodbye and have a great day.
Hi, Crystal. What are you going to show me today?
Today we're going to start off with just a simple step. So we're going to start off with the shuffle. So weight on your left, and you're going to use your right leg. So you're going to brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, and then step, And then we can try it on the left. So weight on the right. So brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, and then
All right.
together.
Let's
Yeah.
do it together. Okay.
Out, in, out, in, out, in, step. Out, in, out, in, out, in, step.
All right, great. What's next?
The next thing is a paddle and roll.
Okay.
So you're going to start with your weight on your left again, and then you're going
Right.
to use your right. So you're going to dig, brush, toe, heel. Again.
All right.
So dig,
Dig.
brush, toe, heel. Again.
Okay. Dig.
Brush, toe.
Toe. Heel.
Yeah,
All right.
and then we'll do it to the other side.
All right.
So dig,
Dig.
brush,
Brush.
toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel. And then
All
we'll
right.
try
Cool.
a drawback,
All right.
which is just a little bit more complicated because you're shifting your weight.
Okay.
So you're going to step, brush back on your left,
Oh, brush back on the left.
and then drop your right heel.
Oh man.
And
Okay,
that's
let's
it.
do it again.
So you'll
Okay,
step
so
on your
toe,
right, brush on your left,
brush.
drop your heel on your right.
Okay. Let me try the other side. Okay.
So you'll step on your left,
Okay.
brush with your right, drop your heel.
Drop the heel. Okay.
Yeah. So step on your left,
Step.
brush on your right,
Brush.
drop on your left.
Oh yeah, on your toe. Brush down. Boy, that takes a lot of balance.
Yeah.
Well, I think you should show us some of your tap moves. I'm going to get out of the way.
Okay.
Okay. Wow, that was beautiful. Thank you so much.
Thanks.
That was wonderful.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Shurka, and I'm delighted to be presenting this edition of South Coast Focus. On this program, we like to show off the diverse people and activities that make up our community here in South Orange County. We'll be starting off today by taking a look at a unique animal shelter in San Clemente that puts the needs of the animals first. We'll then be joined in the studio by a local dancer who will show us a tap dance routine. And to conclude our show, we'll get to meet a Saddleback football player who is working hard to achieve his dreams. There's something for everyone on the show today, so sit back, relax, and enjoy as we bring it all into focus. Animal shelters in the U.S. take in 6.5 million patients annually, and nearly 1/4 are ultimately euthanized. That's a staggering 1.5 million animals killed per year. But there are some shelters who are looking to change all that by putting the needs of the animals first. One such shelter is the Pet Project Foundation, located right here in South County. This organization traces its roots to the early 80s when it operated out of trailers until the permanent shelter was born in 1996. For all that time, though, the mission has remained the same, to be a humane haven for animals in need. Let's take you down to San Clemente for the story.
The San Clemente Dana Point Animal Shelter, in partnership with the Pet Project Foundation, has been successfully rescuing abandoned animals for almost 30 years. Locating in this stunning area, the animals are sure to live within safe and friendly environment. With a 98% adoption rate, this place has been named Best Place to Adopt a Pet by the Orange Coast magazine. Each year, the volunteers who generously dedicated over 25,000 hours walking and socializing with the animals. Over $350,000 have been donated to help the animals yearly. The shelter mainly helps the dogs, cats, and rabbits, but turtles, pigs, rats, and birds also come occasionally depending on the situation.
Animals are adopted on a daily basis. There's 2 of them being adopted just today. So every day they're going home.
Not everyone can adopt a pet from this animal shelter. Although anyone is welcome to come in and fill out the application, the staff here take the process of consideration very seriously. Speaking of the dog, if anyone wants to adopt one, they have to fill out the form. And if they're qualified, the shelter will get back to them, and then they will meet the dog one by one while the volunteers are observing the interaction.
Anyone can walk in and ask, anyone can fill out an application. However, we like to pair an animal with a family. For example, if we have an active dog like a black lab, we like to pair it with an active family. Or if we have a senior citizen, that we'd be more likely to pair with maybe a calmer dog, a small dog.
Multiple applications are accepted for each dog, but the volunteers and the staff will have a small meeting after the observation to make the decision on who is going to take the dog home. One thing that is really interesting about this shelter is the animal rescue program, which occurs monthly.
When we have 10 or 12 empty cages, we go to high kill shelters and pull out 10 or 12 adoptable dogs. And it's a very, very successful program. We do it once a month, and it's a win-win for everybody.
For more information, visit petprojectfoundation.org or call 949-595-8899. Remember, these pets are waiting for you.
Boy, it sure warms the heart to see that someone's putting those animals first. This shelter helps over 700 animals find homes annually. Even if you aren't ready to adopt yet, there are plenty of ways you can contribute. You can sponsor an animal with special needs, make a donation, or become a member today. There are even fun volunteer opportunities available, such as dog walking and tending to cats and rabbits. You can reach out to the Pet Project Foundation for more. Once again, the number is 949-595-8899, and the email address is info@petprojectfoundation.org. Tap dancing originated in the early 1800s as a fusion of African and Irish American dancing styles. Since that time, it's been one of the most popular dances in the world. Tap dancers like Bojangles, Shirley Temple, Fred Astaire, and Gregory Hines have performed some of the most iconic dances in all of cinema. Saddleback student Crystal Uribe was kind enough to visit the studio for a tap dancing lesson and demonstration. She's joined on the floor by our own Sarah Stevens. Grab your friends, have them take a look at this. It's going to be a great time.
Wow, Crystal, what was that called?
It's the Shim Sham. It's typically what you do before you start a tap class or after a tap class.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. How long did it take you to learn how to do that?
Probably like a month.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought you were going to say a year.
No, you got to learn it pretty quickly.
Okay. So can you show me something that I can take home today?
Yeah, so we'll start with the shuffle.
Okay.
So weight on your left, and you're going to brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, and close.
Oh, you stomped, okay.
Yeah. And then you'll brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, and close. Yeah, it's easier to stomp because it's easier to shift your weight.
Oh,
Whereas if you
okay.
stayed here, it's a little bit harder.
Oh, yeah, it's hard to balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next thing I'll show is a transitioning shuffle.
Okay.
It's just easier to transition between steps.
Okay.
So you're gonna brush out, brush in, toe, heel. Brush out, brush in, toe, heel. Yeah.
All right,
So
I'm gonna try one.
out, in, toe, heel, out, in, toe, heel.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
fun.
So the next thing is a paddle and roll.
Okay.
So you're gonna dig your heel. You're gonna brush back, toe, drop the heel. So dig,
Dig.
brush, toe, heel. Yeah. Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel.
Okay.
Yeah.
And can you add the shuffle to that?
Yeah, so you'll do paddle and roll. So you go one on your right, one on your left, and then you're going to do the transition shuffle once on your right and then once on your left.
Okay.
So you'll dig, brush, toe, heel, dig, brush, toe, heel, and then you'll shuffle. So
Okay.
you're going to shuffle, toe, heel,
Oh.
shuffle, toe, heel.
Oh,
Impressive feat from some impressive feet. I'd like to thank Crystal again for taking the time to be on the show. If you're interested in learning tap dancing locally, we've got you covered. You can start learning today at Roxanne's Dance Studio in Laguna de Gale, which features both adults and kids classes. For more, call 949-363-0426 or go to roxannesdance.com. To conclude our program today, I'd like to introduce you all to another talented Saddleback student with fancy footwork, Anthodius Ashley. Anthodius has seen tremendous success as an up-and-coming football player. At the high school level, he won numerous accolades, including being named Arizona's 5A Running Back of the Year. Now, he plays for the Saddleback Gauchos football team. On the cusp of a successful career, let's see how he balances his daily life while working towards his dream.
Anthodius Ashley. I'm from Saddleback College, and I'm on the football team.
As a senior at Fairfax High School in Phoenix, he ran for more than 2,000 yards and scored 36 touchdowns. He was the leading rusher in the entire state. The coaches at Arizona State University offered him a spot on the team, but he wasn't eligible to attend the school due to low grades.
When I was about to graduate, ASU actually offered me a scholarship, so I had to go through the whole process like quickly, but I actually was 2 points off for being a qualifier, so I was academically ineligible to go to ASU, so I had to come to Saddleback.
Anthodius practices every single day during the season. Even when he is not doing team drills, he is either lifting weights, studying plays, or going over his opponent's schemes. He takes no days off. His school schedule is also very rigorous. He is currently taking 14 units this semester. He has classes all day before practice and repeats this schedule 5 days a week.
Right now I'm liberal studies until I get to a 4-year actually, if I can graduate a little early in December, for I can play a little spring ball up there. So
After his grueling day at Saddleback, his grind is not over. After practice, he heads to his second job, which is a night shift at a local Walmart in Laguna Hills.
by the time I'm done with that job, I probably got like an hour left to eat and then study for a little bit and then sleep, and then I just repeat it. So it's just a tough grind being an out-of-state kid. Don't take things for granted. Like, I kind of messed up my first 2 years of high school, which put me on like a little narrow line of being academically ineligible by 2 points. So I just have to approach everything as, like you said, a business and take care of all my business, grades and football field and in the weight room. So.
Every week, Anthodios is running hard for his future. With the 2019 season coming to an end in December, he only has a few more weeks to show scouts he's worth a scholarship. Hopefully through his personal success, along with the team's success, his dreams come true.
What an exciting player to watch. Anthodius' ability to read a situation creates for some real thrilling moments on the field. And the sky's the limit. Arizona State are still showing interest, and you really have the feeling that all that hard work is about to pay off. Saddleback College has already produced a number of NFL players over the years, like Colt Brennan and Kyle Long. Perhaps Anthodius will be the next. With that, we've come to the conclusion of this episode. We had a really great time putting this one together for you, and I hope you enjoyed it. We got to learn about the Inspiring Pet Project Foundation and their no-kill policy. We got a tap dancing lesson from Crystal Uribe, and we met Anthodius Ashley, who is persistently working towards a career in football. I've been your host, Kevin Shurka, and for all of us here at South Coast Focus, allow me to extend a heartfelt thanks to all of you for watching our show. I hope you enjoyed, and join us next time. We'll bring it all into focus again. Bye-bye now.
No one could capture this moment on film, 'cause film smooths the smallest cracks, and truth has been told in papers and frames, in the pencils of the broken and confused. No truth has been told in atoms and cells, in the bloodstream of kings destined to fall. The dust on a photo covers certain imperfections, certain crystal potholes in your mind. Meaning is only what you give. Everything that was sacred lives in your mind, nestled softly with your fading memories. A poster on the wall will make a face much larger than it is. It'll bloat them so you'll never reach the empty glamour in their eyes and the glitter in their graves. Let the breath fly away. Someone will remember one day. Just another silly tune lost to the world. Just another tall tale written to confuse. And I'll be breaking bread with the baker soon enough. So give a toast to our betters above. We the workers and idealists, small and forgiving, built to serve you. Only what you give. Everything that was sacred lives in your mind, nestled softly with your fading memories. A bowman, a bricklayer, helping the prince. We mean the best, we mean the best, we mean the best for you. We mean the best for you.
South Coast Focus, coming to you live from Saddleback College. I'm your host, Kaylee Palacios. We have a ton of amazing stories to tell you guys today. First, we'll take you on a little trip to San Clemente to see some car enthusiasts look at cars while enjoying some good coffee. And then we will hear an amazing song from an upcoming artist that will make your heart melt. And finally, we'll be taking you to Fullerton to learn about an amazing organization that helps support former addicts change their lives. So sit back and enjoy the program. Our first story is about Cars and Coffees, which takes place in the parking lot of the San Clemente outlets. Many people gather here on Saturday mornings to see a variety of unique cars and amazing coffee. Car lovers from Orange County or around Orange County get together and bond over their love of cars and see many different cars they've never seen before. So if you want to go look at some cool cars and enjoy coffee, I highly suggest this place. Let's take a look.
It's got a front rear camera system, power windows, door locks, trunk lock, electric emergency brake.
In 2003, a group of car enthusiasts and friends started showing up and having coffee in a parking lot in Newport Beach and began hosting a local car meet. The community of car enthusiasts in the area started to see their movement, and the meet quickly began to grow. The car show quickly outgrew the parking lot due to its popularity, so the group of car enthusiasts and friends had to move locations in 2006. This new location would be in Irvine, California. The gathering of car enthusiasts ended up being called Cars and Coffee due to obvious reasons, and due to its increasing popularity is now hosted at the San Clemente outlets. Not only does Cars and Coffee bring a wide variety of car enthusiasts, but it brings all types of people. From a wide variety of car owners who are young, old, middle-aged, from the US, or even out of the country, Cars and Coffee attracts everyone. Let's take a look from one of the young car enthusiasts and Cars and Coffee attendees who is building his first car to take to Cars and Coffee.
Started pretty much with video games, and then it moved to me and my brother starting to go to car meets. We went to our first Cars and Coffee a while back, and that really like opened up my eyes and really got me into cars and trying to research them and eventually buy one. My name's Aiden and I'm 17, and this is my first car right here. It's a 1973 Chevy Nova. It's got a 307 small block in it right now. It's a 5-liter V8, and then it has a TH350 transmission, 3-speed automatic. It's pretty fun. It's slow, but gets the job done. I've met quite a few people there that have actually helped me put work into my car, and we've met a few contacts who really are gonna help continue with my build and help me along the way. Go to a Cars and Coffee and then just learn as much information as you can. That's the biggest thing in the car community is information. If you know a lot about what you're doing, you'll go pretty far.
Next, we will hear from a former professional race car driver from Argentina as he explains his fascination for Cars and Coffee and why he feels it is significant to the car enthusiast community.
En realidad yo vivía, enfrente de mi casa había un taller y ahí había un auto de carrera y ahí me enamoré de los autos y ahí empezó toda la historia. Es una pasión que uno tiene. Yo la llevo desde chico, ¿no? Con el tema de las carreras y la historia del automóvil. Car and Coffee prácticamente es la historia, porque van autos viejos, la nueva tecnología, entonces uno disfruta de la historia del automóvil realmente, porque están los autos viejos que están hechos a nuevos y todos los modelos nuevos que están saliendo ahora. La nueva tecnología, ¿no? Cómo va cambiando.
You can attend Cars and Coffee every Saturday from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. at the San Clemente outlets. For more information, you can check their website at southoccarsandcoffee.com or their Instagram page at southoccarsandcoffee.
Wow, all those cars look so cool. I'm for sure going to take a spin all the way down to this event. If you would like to learn more about this event and the location, you can go on their website at www.southoccarsandcoffee.com. Don't forget to take a stroll to San Clemente this Saturday for some Cars and Coffee. Now, on this part of the show, we have a local music artist from Orange County, Luke Morris, with amazing original songs. He is currently a student at Saddleback, and he has always loved making music at a young age and taught himself various different instruments. With a lot of practice in songwriting, he soon made his first ever album. I'm so excited to show you this amazing song. Let's take a listen right now.
Then and there, with no time to spare, the right place with the wrong face, and the loud sound of a whisper with tears in its eyes, dragged down by fear, but not enough to try. Tell me it's only a dream, though everything's all been laid bare. Tell me it's not here and now. Tell me it's not then and there. You and a friend with no apparent end. You and yourself, the trophies on the shelf. It crashes and burns. It's over but yet to explode. It thinks and learns, but not enough to grow. Tell me it's only a dream, though everything's all been laid bare. Tell me it's not here and now. Tell me it's not then and there. Tell me it's not then and there. All been laid bare. Tell me it's not here and now. Tell me it's not then and there. Tell me it's not then and there. Tell me it's not then and there.
It's always interesting listening to music from an upcoming artist like Luke. You can tell he really dedicated his craft and is on his way to success. If you would like to support Luke, you can also listen to numerous other songs that he has on Spotify at Memorize the Dictionary. Now, we're going to head to Fullerton and learn about an amazing organization one man created. His goal was to provide support in those in need and give them a second chance in life. So, we made an organization to help former addicts get on their feet and focus on a brighter future. Now, let's see what he has to say. And I'm so excited to show you it.
Standing United is a nonprofit organization helping people suffering from addiction and homelessness reintegrate into society and becoming upstanding citizens in their communities.
We help people that are homeless and people that are struggling with addiction. We help them get on their feet.
Former addicts who have known the struggle of addiction and homelessness came together in 2017 to help those with similar struggles take back their lives and reintegrate back into society. Stand United is made up of professionals and numerous volunteers who work tirelessly to guide people out of their darkest moments and into the light of a new day and a new life.
How it started about a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago, we were helping a lot of individuals that were struggling because that's what we do. We go to detoxes. I'm also a counselor and interventionist, and I've been working in treatment for the last almost 8 years. And there's a lot of people that are struggling out there. They don't have the means to get on their feet, but they want help. So we formed Standing United to be able to give them assistance because it's not very much to get these individuals from the riverbeds, from wherever they're at, and get them into a sober living, a treatment center, and get them up and running, and they need assistance.
One would never tell with Danny's heartfelt attitude that he has struggled with plenty of drug addiction in the past, causing him to be incarcerated, where he was then forced to join a prison gang to survive his 15-year sentence.
Spent years doing speed and methamphetamine, and then from there, the heroin and intravenously, and I spent years of my life doing that, and the consequences of that was prison. Over and over and over again. I've spent almost a total 15 years in the penitentiary and in the system. I've also done a lot of different programs, and a lot of them were very ineffective. That's one of the reasons why we started Standing United, because we know the way out and we want to share this with the individuals.
Just like the founders of Standing United, world heavyweight boxing champion Mike Tyson, who himself has struggled with drugs and crime throughout his life, has partnered with the organization to support their mission to help those struggling with addiction or who are simply down on their luck at the moment. Mike provides a wow factor at every charity event and even auctions off his own signed belongings to help fund Standing United's life-changing mission for the homeless and the addicted.
How much does Mike Tyson mean to Standing United? He is an enormous, awesome figure. And the deal is that we have basically the same kind of backgrounds. Drugs, prison, violence, just all these making horrible decisions that affected not only myself or himself, but affected our families and those around us that love us. And so it's very similar. Our stories are very similar. It doesn't matter sometimes if I was, one place and another place. It's the inside feeling. And now he's turned his life around, and he's a man of compassion. He doesn't have anything bad to say about people, and he also is very motivated to help people. He loves it, and we love it too, and we love him very much. Yeah, absolutely.
Wow, truly so inspiring. He has such a big heart for the community of people around him. I'd love to learn about this. And if you would want to learn or even help the organization, you can go on their website at standingunited.org, or you can check them out at Standing United on Instagram. Sadly, our show has come to an end. Today, I had an honor of informing you these awesome organizations and events that can be found throughout the OC. I hope you enjoyed the show as much as I did. I would like to give a big thank you to everyone for being on the show, and for those of you watching at home, of course. Hopefully, we have encouraged you to go out, look at some cool cars, and drink some good coffee, or even go join Standing United. There are so many unique things in the OC that you can become a part of and experience. Once again, well, I'm your host, Kaylee Palacios, and this is South Coast Focus. Thank you so much for everything. Have an amazing day, and goodbye.
Hi, Crystal. Thank you for joining me. What can you show me today?
So we're going to start off with the shuffle. So you're going to start with your weight on your left, and you're going to use your right leg. So you're going to brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, and close. And then you'll do it to the left. So you brush out, brush in, brush out, brush in, close. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, good.
So then now we'll do the transition shuffle.
Okay.
Because it's less awkward to do than that. So you're going to brush out again, brush in, you're going to put your toe down, then you put your heel down. Yeah, exactly. And then we'll do it again on the left. Brush out, brush in, toe, heel. So brush out, brush in, toe, heel, brush out, brush in, toe, heel, brush out, brush in, toe, heel, brush out, brush in, toe, heel.
That's fun.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the shuffle.
So now we'll add that, but first we'll do a paddle and roll.
Okay.
So you're going to have your weight on your left. You're going to dig with your right.
Dig.
You're going to brush, toe, drop your heel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So dig.
Brush, toe, heel. Yeah.
Me too.
So we'll try alternating. So
Okay.
dig, brush, toe, heel.
All right. Dig.
Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig, brush, toe, heel. Dig.
This is kind of.
Heel, dig, brush, toe, heel.
This is the opposite of the shuffle, isn't it? In a
Yeah,
way? Okay.
yeah, in a sense it is.
Yeah. Okay.
So now we'll add the transitioning shuffle to this. So you'll
Okay.
do 2 paddle and rolls, 1 on your right, 1 on your left, and then you'll do a transitioning shuffle on your right, and then on your left. Yeah, so you'll dig, brush, toe, heel, dig, brush, toe, heel, brush out, brush in, toe, heel, brush out, brush in, toe, heel.
All right. Good. How long have you been doing this?
For 15 years.
Well, you're really good at it. Can you show us some steps? I'll get out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. That was excellent. What was that called?
Shim Sham.
Oh, great. Thank you, Crystal.